What is up, guys? Edits by Chris is in the house, stalking you like usual. In today's video, I just wanted to address something, the YouTube drama and just everything going on with YouTube lately, the YouTube terms of service, just YouTube is messing up, and there's really no other way to say it. Leafy's here kind of made a rant on this, which I really like that. YouTube is just messing everything up right now, and everything needs to be fixed. You guys already know the terms of service were changed, and if your content is perceived as bullying or harassing or anything towards another YouTuber, it basically says you can't say anything bad about any other person, pretty much, on YouTube, or you're gonna get banned. Which is so stupid because it takes away freedom of speech, and it takes away the whole, in my opinion, it almost takes away the purpose of this website. Like, the purpose obviously isn't to say bad stuff about people and stuff like that, but the purpose is to, like, voice your opinion. It's just, I don't know, have fun. It's almost like you're restricted and you can't do anything. It's like, if I grab my stepbrother right now and is like, you know what, bro, you're stupid, then they're gonna be like, you're banned, idiot. Goodbye. But it just pisses me off. And for them to, and I can understand, some of the content on YouTube is very much bullying, very much harassment, and blah, blah, blah. But they're taking it to a whole next level, and right now they're terminating all of small YouTube channels that are perceived as it, and it's really annoying. But by small YouTube channels, I mean like bigger than me, but still small. And they just, it's really annoying. I don't really know the names of the YouTube channels that are getting terminated, but they're getting copyright striked, and then it's falsely copyrighted. Please, we'll never talk about that. I just said that again. But and YouTube is just like, you know what? That's fine, because I want you terminated. And it annoys me so much, honestly. YouTube, I'm a closet viewer of Scarce and stuff like that. I keep seeing stuff about YouTube channels being terminated, and for the stupidest reasons. Like, they get copyrighted because some company is like being mean to them and like basically bullying them because maybe they didn't agree with something in their contract or something like that, and they are legit just copywriting every one of their videos to get them strikes and then to get their channel completely taken down, which is absolutely insane, and it's pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, I keep seeing all this stuff happening, and YouTube, I understand that this is a huge platform. Leafy is here, already made a video about this. I might have already said that in this video, I don't know. This is like my 4th take trying to actually make this video. But, and I understand that YouTube is a huge platform and that there's a ton of people on it, and that it's a bot that does the copyright system and that takes down channels and does this and that. Unless it's like a huge channel, then YouTube actually takes care of it. But they need to fix the bot then, because it's making me so mad. I don't understand. And another huge thing that's happening, speaking of terminating channels, the biggest 2 channels, from what I believe, the only ones that I really know, that are being terminated is Leafy is Here and Ricegum, which I watch both of them. I watch every single one of Ricegum's videos. I love him. And Leafy is Here, I'll only watch a video if it's something that, like, I actually think about, you know what I'm saying? I love his feminist videos. Those are freaking hilarious. But, I understand that maybe their content can be perceived as bullying, like Ricegum makes diss tracks, and Leafy is Here is just always talking about just everybody, pretty much roasting everybody. But it's all in entertainment, and it's not their fault if their fans go and hate on people. I really don't know how to say it. Every now and then, I wouldn't really say Ricegum, but every now and then, Leafy is Here will make a video that's like, that is a little bullyish, but it's just, I don't know, dude. I think it's hilarious. What was that? Sorry about that, guys. There was a loud bang, and I just didn't know what it was, but it's fine now. So, but anyway, Leafy is Here, like, I feel like YouTube really needs to look into it more. They said they are. It's not confirmed that they're going to be terminated, but YouTube just needs to fix their issues. Now, a whole nother topic that I really don't want to talk about because it's so mixed. It's Keemstar. So Keemstar is probably the most controversial person in a while, and I mean like drama alert and just everything. I'm gonna give my opinion on it. So Keemstar went under a lot of hate after people thought that he was talking behind Leafy's back in grade A under A's back, and he got completely targeted by them. Blah blah blah. So here's the thing: when I started watching news channels, like when I started actually watching, just staying in contact with all of the news around YouTube and social media and blah blah blah, it was Drama Alert. I watched Drama Alert every single day. I didn't really think much of it because it was just to stay with the news and stuff like that. And I watched him when nothing was happening. He wasn't a meme and blah, blah, blah. And then he became under fire. He was just doing a bunch of stuff. In my opinion, I think there was wrongful stuff on both parts. Keemstar did a lot of bad stuff, and so did everybody else. I feel like there was a lot of people that jumped on the hate bandwagon. My side of the story, whose side I'm on, I don't want to say. I don't want to say, because I have friends that are against him, and I have friends that are with him. Heck with it. You know what? My opinion is my opinion, okay? Listen up. Alright, listen up. Real talk. Real talk, real talk, real talk. Tons of people hate Keemstar. Tons of people like Keemstar. It's mostly hate right now. I'm on Keemstar's side. Yeah, I'm on Keemstar's side. I feel like a lot of people are jumping on the hate bandwagon, and a lot of people are just hating on him just because of the hate bandwagon, which I was one of those people. I've kind of always been on his side, and there's been many occasions where people are just talking crap about him, and I'm like going with it because everybody hates him right now. And the reason why I'm on his side, okay, I hate the fact that sometimes he will play the victim card. I hate the fact that sometimes he can be a complete douche to people. But the reason that I'm on his side is because anybody who hated on him brought up stuff from 8 years ago. Everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid person. But, everybody brought up that. And that's mainly the reason why I'm on his side, because that pissed me off. Because people brought up his past. And if you're watching this, okay? If you're watching this, think about your past. And if you say that there is not one thing that you have done in your past that you regret, you are a liar. It's true, honestly. And I have to voice my opinion on this, because everybody's done stuff in their past that they regret. And everybody has done stuff like that, but he's just on the internet, so it got more exposed and blah blah blah. And you can even see in that video, like, the terrible quality. He looks younger. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what else to say. It's just, I'm on Keemstar's side. You can hit me with a hate comment. You can hit me with a dislike. I hope my friends are watching this and they get pissed off at me because I'm on Keemstar's side. So, that's cool. Okay, yeah, so I voiced my opinion on that, but there are about 2 more topics that I kind of want to talk about YouTube drama that are making me mad. The first one is, so this was maybe a little back, like a couple weeks ago, but I feel like it's still worth referencing because it still happened and I still have an opinion on it. The CSGO Lotto scandal with T Martin and Syndicate, maybe Goglove TV, nobody really knows, and the CSGO Wild scandal with the FaZe members, FaZe Banks, FaZe Rain, and I think there was one more, I don't know. But so CSGO Lotto, first things first, scummy. I do completely think that it was really scummy for T Martin and Syndicate to do that. I do think it was really scummy for them to lie about it afterwards and blah blah blah. But the main person that I'm really mad at is Syndicate, to be honest, because I understand that T Martin made an apology video and it was a terrible apology video. I think he made 2 and both of them were terrible. But Syndicate, as of right now, did not make an apology video. Like, he just started he just started uploading, and it acted like it never happened. He actually, from what I remember, he made fun of it in a video. Like, he was making fun of sponsorships and stuff like that. So it was just a really scummy thing to do, and I'm completely mad about that. T. Martin, still mad about that they lied about it. But at least T. Martin tried twice to say sorry. I mean, still not as good, but a lot better than Syndicate, in my opinion. So, alright. Now the next thing, Gold Glove TV, he was said to be involved with the CSGO scandal kind of thing. So you guys, if you've been a subscriber for me for a while, or pretty much not even that long, because I always talk about Gold Glove TV, he is my absolute favorite YouTuber. I love the guy. He's just, I don't know, he is my complete 100% inspiration for YouTube. I watch him all the time, and for what I'm about to say right now is not because he is my favorite YouTuber, it's not because this and that, but it's 100% my opinion. Even if I didn't know the guy, this is what I would think. So, Gold Glove TV is primarily a streamer. He mainly streams on Twitch.tv, like I did before my computer went to crap. But so he primarily streams on Twitch.tv. And he makes YouTube videos. He basically cuts them out from a stream and puts them on YouTube like I did when I did that, thus him being my inspiration. But people are saying that he was involved in a CSGO Lotto thing because he was sponsored by them, and he made a video on it and he put it on YouTube, and he didn't really disclose that he was sponsored by them when he put it on YouTube. But here's my thoughts on it. So he didn't record it and put it on YouTube. He streamed it on his Twitch channel, which, if you go to his Twitch channel, which I'm pretty sure not anymore considering gambling is gone, but if you watched his live streams and you went down to the banners, which on Twitch.tv, if you don't know, it's basically like the banners is almost like a description for the scene, for the Twitch stream, like it is on YouTube, but instead they'll have like links to social media, they'll have rules for the stream, because it's a whole different platform on Twitch than YouTube, if you don't know. Most of you most likely do. But so he had a banner that literally said in huge bold letters, CSGO Lotto, and it said use code Goldie or something like that for some money or whatever, and you click on it. That's pretty obvious that he's sponsored, right? So I'm assuming that's disclosing it, right? So he streamed it, okay? He streamed it on his Twitch, so that's obvious that he's sponsored. But what people are mad about is they're saying, okay, but what if nobody went to the live stream that saw it on YouTube, and then they don't know that he's sponsored by it? And blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I feel like people are going way too deep, because he didn't win, like, anything huge in that one video of CSGO Lotto. I think he won a couple pots or whatever like that, but it's not like he really was promoting the site in that video. It's not like he was like, go check it out, go check it out, go check this video out. And from what I remember, sorry if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is 100% true. So he tweeted about this. He tweeted about the whole CSGO Lotto thing, and he said something in it, I forget. Okay, so I just looked at my phone, and I couldn't really find the tweet. I was looking for a little bit, but I could not find it. But I did find that actually Gold Glove did win a big pot. He won like $6,000, I think. But then I looked at the description of that video, and he did say CSGO Lotto. Check it out. Obvious sponsorship right there. Gold Glove TV, completely innocent. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that, and he should definitely not have any issues with that, because that is stupid. That is stupidest. Quality English. But yeah, that's just the stupidest thing in my opinion. So that's that. Okay, and for the CSGO Wild thing, where people are saying that FaZe Banks and FaZe Rain, and I'm pretty sure those are the only two people involved, they're saying that they own it. And there's a lot of good evidence against them. To be honest, I love FaZe Rain and FaZe Banks. They're both awesome YouTubers. I watch them all the time. So I really don't know if they did own it or not. What I do know is that I pray that they did not own it, because I love them, man. They're just they're hilarious, and I watch them all the time, and they're so funny. Or FaZe Rain mainly, because FaZe Banks, I'm pretty sure, hasn't uploaded in like 6 months or something like that. I'm not even gonna bring that up. But I don't know. There's a lot of really good evidence against them, and I don't know. I just really hope they don't own it, because that'll be bad. So I hope not. I'll lose all respect for them if that's true. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, so the last and final thing that I want to talk about, this is something that's been actually on my mind for a really long time, and it irks me a lot. Like, it makes me really mad. I saw H3 Productions made a video on this, kinda, not really to the extent that I'm going to talk about. So, social experiments, yay, social experiments. Let's make the society look terrible as we order people off of Craigslist. That's awesome. Yeah, so this is really making me mad, considering that I'm subscribed to some of these channels, which after I make this video, once I'm done editing it, I'm going to completely unsubscribe to all these channels, because I keep forgetting to. I'm going to call out a bunch of people right now, like Joey Salads, Mo and E.T., Kobe Person, or I don't even know his name, and there's a bunch more that I can't even think of, because I don't care about them, but, they are making these social experiments that make me so mad. Like, H3 just talked about the, Pokemon Go one. He literally does this. He goes, Pokemon Go is dangerous because your kids are going to be kidnapped if they play Pokemon Go. And you want to know what he does for the social experiment? Even though it's 100% obviously fake, because this guy, how about he just goes back to the gay sites and just films stuff where he, oh, God. For those of you guys who don't know, Joey Salads was making some really weird videos on apparently like a gay site. I don't even know. I saw it on Drama Alert and Scarce or whatever. Scarce. I don't even know how to say his name. But yeah, there were some really weird videos on there. So I'm not like a homophobe. I'm just saying he needs to just go away, get out of YouTube. But they make all these fake social experiments, even though they think they're fooling all of us. Think that we actually think these social experiments are real, even though he's obviously just ordering people off of Craigslist like they're slaves or something, and is telling them, you stand here and you say no because I'm black, and then say yes to the white guy. Because we want to make society look terrible, even though it's really not that bad. But this is what he does in this Pokemon Go thing. So I already said, he basically says that your kids are going to get kidnapped if they play Pokemon Go. This is what he does. He basically stands, okay? He stands, like, right here, okay? Say I'm outside in that park that he was in. He stands right here, okay? And he's like, what? Yo, Pikachu's? There's a Pikachu? Where? On South Street? South Street? Alright, I'll be right there. And then he's like, yo, man, you want to come catch some Pikachus with me? And the guy's like, Pikachus? Oh, hell yeah, let's go! And then they walk about 2 feet, and then he's like, and then he's like, he looks at them, and he slowly looks at them, and he's like, do you know what you just did? This is like a 25, 30-year-old guy, like, teaching some, I don't know, 16-year-old girl a lesson. He's like, do you know what you just did? You just walked. Why did you walk with me so quick? Why were you happy to walk with me? We walked about 5 feet. But I could have kidnapped you in the broad daylight at a park where there's about 300 people just staring at us right now. I could have kidnapped you. I'm not going to tell your parents, but I could have kidnapped you. Learn what you're doing. Goodbye. And they're like, okay, we will. Like, no! That just doesn't happen! That does not happen! I can understand that there's a possibility of this, but Joey Salads, just get off of YouTube, bro. Nobody likes you, man. Nobody likes you. You're the guy that used the Orlando massacre for views. I could talk for hours on this guy about the fact that he just, every single video he makes is fake, and I don't like Joey Salads. Don't even get me started on Ock TV, I think it's called, and Mo and E.T. They are them, Mo and E.T., Joey Salads, and Kobe Person, I don't know, nor do I care. They're just so fake. They're the fakest people on YouTube, with FouseyTube kinda in there. But I don't even know what to say. Like, nobody wants to see your social experiments. I saw this one social experiment where, they said, they were wondering if black people were racist to white people, and it's not only white people racist to black people. And they would walk up to this black guy, okay, who would be, like, eating on a thing or whatever, and they would be like, and they would have the white guy go up, ask to use his phone, and then have the black guy go up and ask to use his phone. And it was funny, because every single clip that they used was one where the black guy refused to give the phone to the white guy, and he was saying to the black guy. Same thing on the other way around. They do it They do it with white people and black people, and then black people and white people, and it's always the same thing. The social experiment always shows out to look that the society is a terrible place. And I remember this because I was watching this and I was just completely disgusted. This was like a couple weeks ago because they had the white guy go up. Even if this was real, it was still like a complete failed social experiment, even though most likely it wasn't real. But he goes up to him. The white guy goes up to the black guy and goes, yeah, man, yo, I gotta call my girl. Can I use your phone real quick? And the guy would say no, and then they would have the black guy go up, and the black guy would go, hey, can I use your phone real quick? I have to call my mom. She has to come and pick me up. Now let's think about this for a second, okay? Me personally, okay, there's more of a chance. No matter what the race is, no matter what your skin color is, I don't care. I'm not a racist. I love black people. One of my literal best friend is black. Like, I gotta show you guys him. He's freaking hilarious. But yeah, let's take a look at this for a second. Me personally, I am more likely to give my phone and let somebody use my phone to somebody who needs to call their mother, their own mom, to come and pick them up than to some random guy that comes up to me and goes, I need to call my girl. Like, no, I'm probably not going to give you my phone just because you're a scumbag. Like, just, I don't know what to say. Just, YouTube, just, people on YouTube, just, GG, man, good game. Okay guys, so I'll probably end the video here considering I don't actually know how long the video is, but I've been filming for an hour now. I'll know how long it is once I'm done editing, I can tell you that much. There are a few more topics that I would love to talk about, which they will be talked about in a further video, because they're still developing and stuff. I'm not going to say what the topics are just because I don't want to get myself in any weird situations with these topics. There are some scary stuff going on with YouTube right now, guys. And some of you may know what I'm talking about, some of you may not. Just, we're looking out for each other, okay? YouTube is its whole community. It shouldn't be a channel and its fan bases against another channel and its fan bases. And, we gotta help everybody, you know? Everybody is trying to grow and become big. And even if you really want to go that far, make a living off of YouTube, make a living off of making videos, and everybody can do that. Everybody can. I mean, do you think these big YouTubers just are lucky? I don't think so. I think everybody, you just gotta find your own tone and just gotta make videos. So that's YouTube drama, and I think a lot of it has to be fixed, and YouTube has to know what they're doing and not screw up like they have been doing. And yeah, so like and favorite video if you guys enjoy. Subscribe to my channel. That's my Chris, trying to make the videos that you guys love and that I love too. So peace out, and that's because out. You guys know I love you. Stay awesome. We are the EBC Army, and you guys are amazing. You guys have been amazing lately, and I know it sucks that my computer isn't working, but yeah, still saving up. So see you later, guys. Have a great day. I love you. Stay awesome. Bye.